I mean, look,
Why not?
they shouldn't. I'll be honest. Going after Donald Trump was wrong.
Yeah,
rating him over this is just total BS.
Yeah.
But if this is the standard that the Democrats and the FBI want to play by, then we expect Joe Biden to get rated. I mean, this is from when he was vice president. So that calls into question eligibility. If they want to play this game, that it's illegal to take classified documents like they did for Trump, and they wanted to argue that it disqualified him for running again. Remember this?
Right. Mm-hmm.
They were putting out those memes where they were like, Trump can't run for president now that he's been caught with these documents. Oh, this is an interesting thing about Joe Biden there. You're saying, huh?
Yeah, but that always kind of happens. I mean, if they didn't do anything for Hillary Clinton's private email server, they're not going to do anything here. I mean, it's pretty clear. It's pretty obvious. I mean, what else do you expect the FBI to do?
Yeah, it should be obvious to anybody with a brain that they treat conservatives, Republicans totally different than what they do to liberals. So obvious double standard. Nobody wants to point it out, especially on the left.
Well, yeah, but so what do you guys say to people like your friends and your family when they don't believe you? When you show them a story like this, like here's the FBI raiding Trump's home.
Yeah.
Here's them saying nothing's going on with Joe Biden. Like, how do you?
Well, I know, but I just don't even have that conversation.
Yeah,
because you're like
during Christmas.
That's the best time to have those conversations.
Well, it was my father-in-law, and he brought up Trump. He said, "Man, that guy Trump, he's like Hitler." I was like, "What?" I was like, "He said, did you see what they did at the Capitol? It was crazy." I was like,
Bruh.
But
How did you counter? How did that conversation go?
I was just nice about it because English is not his first language. My wife is from Jalisco, Mexico. He's a real nice guy. It's just that I think people don't understand that the typical American that's not into politics, when they turn on the news, they just believe it. Yeah. That guy is in a suit. He's a journalist. He's not going to lie to me. You know what I mean? So a lot of people fall for it. So I just told him, I said, he's not a bad guy. He might be an asshole, but he's not a bad guy. Yeah. He's not Hitler. I was like, do you know what Hitler did?
Yeah.
But this is a scary thing that I've been talking about all day. It's like we have to have conversations and try to bring regular people like that into understanding. Otherwise, we're going to see kids, they're growing up, and they're not hearing these ideas at all. Right. These kids are going to get older, and their only thing they're going to know is wokeness. There's not going to be an argument. Their whole worldview is built upon one idea because the other conversation's not happening.
Yeah, but so many people in this country is out of tune with politics. They don't vote. Yeah. They don't. I mean, they just see a glimpse here and there. Like, how many people actually voted in this past election compared to the population in the country?
It's what was it, like 58% or 60%? It was actually pretty high relatively. Like more and more people are getting politically active, which is a good thing, I think.
Which is great, but it's like 40% of this country is they're just tuned out. They don't.
Yeah, I know. During this last election, during when Biden won the presidency, he had some counties that actually was pretty high. They said like 100% of the people turned out to vote.
Some places more than 100.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's amazing.
They were saying, I guess, that because of COVID, people moved, and that caused a shock to the system where like more than 100% of registered voters ended up turning out. But I'm not. It's funny.
Well, that Joe Biden, man,
that's what happened. Like,
Joe Biden's a superstar, man. 81 million votes, and he didn't even campaign.
He was in the basement the whole time.
Yeah.